Alright, everyone. This is not the game yet, just pre-game scrims. As soon as we start the game, I'll get it to you. But I wanted to start the stream on time, so
Racco?
here you go.
Yeah, boosting.
Oh, they're playing with 3 players.
Does it count?
Jarvis, you wanna...
Hey, you guys, I'm gonna give a...
They need a fourth if you want to jump in for them.
APK.
No, I'm giving you a game link.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize
There.
that. Sorry. Okay.
I'm up
I'll
top.
see you in 10 seconds. Go for top up. I'll go for bottom.
Top.
Alrighty.
Mid is
Looks
open
like
as
we
well.
got the game link
mid.
here. So
They're out.
as
They're out.
soon as
They're out.
everyone
They're out.
filters into the group,
Tag.
then we will get this started. Let me get some music going. I think that volume should be good. And I always forget to freaking change the stream title. So hold on and let me change the stream title here. Always forget to do that. I think this is week 4. I do believe this is week 4. Alright. That should be updated here. That music sounds a little loud. Let me know if anyone's here, whether that's too loud or not.
I was only lagging on Toronto. I'm playing a in Chicago right now, and really expensive. So I hope our game's not in
let's-
Toronto.
Strawn, are we playing
Toronto
Toronto
and-
tonight?
Toronto and New York.
Is this the team we're playing? PK.
Zeus here.
I'm ready, Graham. Infirmary. I'd even say that. Infirwormy? That's terrible. Infirwormy. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work, Graham. This is just a paint test right now. Titan Blue, I think, is unavailable until later in the evening, so the early game time's making it tough on them. I believe that's what's happening. Looks like we're good on the paint test here. And again, let me know if that music's too loud. It feels a little loud to me, but probably just because I got headphones on. So just let me know, and I'll adjust. He was traded to this team. Turn it down 20%. Alright, give me a second. I'm just kind of moving the slider in my OBS audio, so I'm hoping that works out. Let's try that. Honestly, even without Titan, it would be nice to have Titan Blue in, obviously, because I think he's a pretty good offender. But I don't hate this lineup for us. I think what we're gonna see is Jarvis and Maradona on defense, and we're gonna see Slowpoke and Randy on offense. And honestly, I don't hate that. I really don't. So if Pykeers can just play solid fundamental tag pro, I think they got. I mean, it's hard to get embarrassed like you did last week. So at the very least, I don't think we're gonna see a repeat of that. So prayers up. Let's hope we get a lot of tag pros, I guess. Now PK's dead. Unbelievable. Tell you what, this is kind of nice with the 8 p.m. start time. That's actually kind of huge. Get to bed on time. I can only do so much noise. I can only do so much. Nothing tilts me more than when someone makes a group in the NLTP general chat and I get a freaking notification and all it says is your lounge has been created. God, it pisses me off. If we could, I don't want to mute the channel though. That's my only problem. We need a make a lounge channel that I can mute. Baseball. I think baseball is baseball, right? I'm fairly certain it's not Zeus. And I got no clear-cut answer on that. Thank you, Noise. I thought he was someone else, but you never can tell these days. People changing names left and right. Tree strudels, etc. Based is frac? As in fractal? Looks like everyone's having trouble joining the game here. A little bit unfortunate. Alright, Jarvis, don't get tilted now. Tell you what, St. James put together a pretty good looking sweep last week against LBT. They looked very competitive, and I think LBT's got a solid team. So it's gonna be a tough test for Picarius here. And a new group is incoming. So when I get a new group, we'll get in the game. But yeah, I don't think this team is as good as the team we played last week, Boston Pops. And yeah, we'll see what happens. And I think just having a lineup that's not like permanently tilted like we were last week or the last couple weeks, I think it's gonna help too. Oh, I got the new link, guys. Don't worry. Tag Pro's still alive. We are going to try to do this again. How much you want to bet it doesn't work? I feel fairly confident that it won't work. But we shall see. Oh, we're in the game. And Jersey's looking pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie to you. Scoreboard works just fine. We are in good shape. And that is Fractal. Well, that's interesting. I didn't realize he switched names. Honestly, I don't know too much about him. He streamed some minors games of mine a couple seasons back. Nice boost by Fractal though. Gets him out top, off the corner. That was kind of sweet. Should be a chance for a cap here. Randy gets the pull though. No anti from Jarvis. Might be able to get the reset on his team tiles, and he does. So quick chance for St. James. That was a really nice boost by Fractal. Let's see. Bombs are going to be spawning here. Both teams looked well. Yeah, both teams defused with that issue. We're going to see who wins first round of power-ups here. It's something Picarius really slept at last week. So I'm going to see if they do any better on that. Looks like Picarius offense can be going for the flag instead. So he's going to get bodied out on those power-ups. Going to concede, or not concede, but lose 2 out of 3. Tag Pro for Vader and St. James. We'll see if they can do anything with it. Good gate from Randy. That's going to get Slowpoke out. Has a chance for a second. Comes in a little too hot, though. Could be capped the other way. Randy has to stay alive. Think he's going to be able to here. Good gate from Maradona. Does get Randy. Slowpoke. Anti on the other side. This could be a cap for Picarius. No, they get it. Picarius up 1-0 early. That is big for momentum. That is massive. Great anti by, I think that was Slowpoke. And good job by Jarvis to get that return. Randy stints out bottom past Poet. Oh, but the team tiles sends him. Oh, if he didn't have team tiles. Jarvis, nice little move around PK, but Poet's going to slow him down with the gate. Jarvis can be out past 3. Misses Juju's. Might have the cap, though. And he's got it off the wall. Nice roll. Barely tickles the edge of that wall and gets the roll into the flag. That was well done by Jarvis. Make that 2-0. Picarius can go flag pro here. Tag pro in base. Slowpoke, good boost, and that's another cap. Make it 3-0. Well, I don't know if anyone expected this. We'll see if Picarius can keep it up. But you'll love to see it if you're a Picarius fan. And St. James really looking out of sorts so far. I wonder if missing Zeus is, throwing a cog in their chemistry here. Quick flaccid for Randy, and we have power-ups coming up here. Let's be hotly contested mid power-up. Picarius should win it. They win that rolling bomb. Juju split for Randy, and Poet. Poet always very good at getting power-ups, so you want to try to limit him as best you can. Jarvis gets a grab. Probably going to die here, though. Oh, no! Good block from Randy. He's past 3. That might be another cap. Wow. Who knew that Jarvis could carry a flag? Wow, wow, wow. Very good start for Pacurius. Randy trying to get out. Gets past 1, but not past the team boost. Valiant effort, though. Slowpoke has a little bit of room. Gets past Vader, trying to sneak under Poet. Cuts it back high. And the team boost again. Randy gonna grab his power-ups coming up. Don't always like that. Depends on the situation. It looks okay here. No, it's not okay. All 3 go to St. James. It's 2 Jujuses. Gonna make it real tough on Randy. Cap this here. He's just gonna boost in anyway. Should get returned here on the team tiles. So double Jujus in base for St. James. Pacurius can't let Fractal get out here. And it looks like they've got okay contained. I think Fractal might try to... yeah, he's gonna go bot. Good snipe from Slowpoke. And Maradona should have this reset, or at least the contain. And he gets the reset. We'll see if he can keep holding it here. Fractal, nice little bump grab off the boost. Slowpoke just gotta stay ahead. That's what he's gonna do. You got 3 in base. Jarvis should be playing anti here, or at least going for a power-up. He's doing neither. So no reset for Picurious. And Jarvis, I don't understand how he doesn't die there. Return for Cap for Picurious. Power-ups are coming up, so I think Jarvis is just going to hold it out. Got a tag pro for Picurious here. 1 Jujuce for St. James. Poet making use of that Jujuce to get that return. Slowpoke can try to set up a lead here. And really, that was an awful grab by Jarvis, if we're being honest. I really don't know how he survived. Poet can be out past 4. Randy, gotta be smart here. Almost gets caught, but now we have 2 ahead, so no problem. Poet, nice little move to get around Jarvis. Slowpoke should be safe here. Has that bottom boost to work with. Takes it straight into base. That's a little aggressive. No anti though from St. James, so it's not going to hurt him too bad. Another round of power-ups are going to spawn here. Jarvis unwisely sitting in those team tiles. PK might hit that boost. He does. I don't think he would have hit it if Jarvis hadn't gone, but Jarvis did go. Maradona kind of awkwardly takes that boost off the 45, and that's a reset. And it's me tech pro mid for PK. Oh, whoa! No way! What was that? Oh god, tech bro. That's insanity. Slowpoke staying alive here. Thought St. James was gonna go no regrab, but they do keep their butts on flag. That was insane by Slowpoke. The RB defusal into grab just above the tag pro. And honestly, that might have been the only way to save that cap. That was kind of insane. So another round of power-ups coming up here. Slowpoke making himself felt here on offense. Jarvis with 2 caps from the back end too. You always like seeing that. Tough boost to good position from Vader. Shuts down that capping opportunity. Randy just going to dance around, hope his team gets power-ups. They get 1 out of 3. Poet, again, doing a really good job on power-ups. He's got sits. Double that of anyone else in the game. So, again, he's your main culprit. Randy gets a little lucky on the boost and gets the return. Still dangerous for Picurious. St. James has a pretty good shot to get out here. Get themselves a cap. That Tapper is going to inspire, but Fractal is out. Somehow Jarvis still doesn't die, and I don't get it. Like, he's a good player, but, like, come on. You let in Jarvis juke all over you? Come on. So Jarvis bringing in the base here. Has that boost around? Oh. I don't know if he... I think he meant to take it the way he did, but if he went... I think he had the cap. I'm not sure if that's what he was trying to do or not, but... Another round of power-ups coming up here. Picurious gets the Tag Pro. Tag Pro split here. And no power up for Poet this time. But it is going to be capped for St. James. And Picurious has to be careful here. And they do get the reset. So St. James on the board. 4-1 with a minute and a half to play. Tag Pro expires for both teams. Fractal, good little grab at that bomb. Jarvis has to boost to get the snipe though. Misses the snipe, but eventually gets the return. Maradona doing a good job hanging back and making sure nothing got by him there. Soul Polka baited into the grab by Poet there. And Vader's going to be out top. Randy's pretty blocked out here. Maradona, good use of the team tiles to catch up. Another round of power-ups here. You always got to be careful of going into the other team's team tiles, obviously. It is difficult. Randy gets absolutely baited. But 2 out of 3 power-ups for Picurious here. Good start for them. Or good start. No, not a good start. Good first half so far. Soul Polka off read to get that return. Should be a cap. Yeah, sure is. Jarvis to get in the Hattie off of defense. Look at that. Soul Polka, nice move. Is going to die, though. 20 seconds left in the half. Picurious up 4. And you got to feel real good about this if you are Picurious. Got to feel good. Fractal going to be out bottom. Soul Polka going to be out mid, however. Chance for another cap here in the dying seconds. 3, 2, 1, he got it! Picurious up 5. Coming in the half, too. That was a monstrous. Great anti. And that's a huge, 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 huge half 1 win. Now, they're probably going to throw it in half 2 because I'm hyping it up so much, but that is a big, 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 big win. And you can just tell the energy is different with the lineup. And again, I don't think the team they're playing this week is as good as the teams they played previously. However, I do think you're seeing a little more. I just think the energy's better. And you can tell the fundamentals, the anti's been good. The decision making has largely been good. And when it's been bad, example Jarvis grabbing all the time, he's been good enough to overcome the bad decision making, so it has not punished them. So overall, good stuff from Picurious. Just really solid play from everyone. Maradona has been a rock back there. You know, Jarvis freestyling, playing offense, grabbing a bunch, kind of taking dumb boosts. And Maradona kind of being the rock back there is giant. Soul Polka and Randy doing a nice job on offense too. So Picurious up 5 here. That's big. And I'm not saying this team is suddenly a playoff contender or anything like that. We got a lot of work to do. However, you got to feel encouraged if you're able to take a game here. And if you're able to get players like Titan Blue to show up consistently, then maybe you're in a pretty good spot. But the new lineup has, again, I think, brought new energy. And they're playing better fundamentally than we have been playing. And again, St. James is missing Zeus tonight, which I think is a bigger blow than most people would say. So they are a little short-handed. But you gotta credit Picurious for taking advantage. And Detroit is up 2-1, so that's also good. Darren Helm, 2 goals. Hello. Mantha, 2 assists. Hello. That's big. That is massive. And we are coming in the half 2 here. Picurious with a 5-cap lead, courtesy of half one. We'll see if they can hold on to it. Jarvis. Ooh. Maradona gets bump grab, but Jarvis is there on the recovery. Slowpoke is going to be out past 3 now. Should have the cap, yeah. I didn't even see the grab. I was busy watching Picurious's defense. Now Poet can be out past 3. Oh. I think we all agree that should have been a pass 3. I'm not sure. I think he got caught trying to make the decision whether to go by or with the team boost. And he kind of just ran into the corner. I don't think anyone was going to tag him if he took one or the other. I think he just got caught in between. Slowpoke away on that boost. Randy's trying to set the backboard. Backboard is set. That's going to be a pass 4, and that's an easy cap. That's just clean. Good clean tag, bro. Power-up's going to come up here. We'll see if Picurious can snag one. Oh, Randy. Great job to get top up. Tag proof for PK, though. Maradona needs to push out here. He pushes out, but doesn't get the return, and that's going to be capped the other way. So Picurious up 2-1. 2-1 in the half. Up by 6 on aggregate. Yeah, Maradona, right idea to push out with that Juju's. Just wasn't able to get the return. But again, you saw that backboard from Randy right here in Slowpoke, able to get the clean pass 4 off the backboard. That's something we were not seeing in previous weeks, so you like to see that. Another round of power-up's going to come up here. I don't think Randy's going to win that top pup this time around. Looks like 2 Juju's for St. James. Maradona. Oh, no. Oh, Jarvis, get on the button! Randy almost does enough to stay alive. Jarvis, a little bit of a Coy's moment there. Good block from Jarvis. Is going to sprain Slowpoke, though. Gets sniped. Jarvis has to make the play. Can't do it. Make that 3-2. St. James. Picurious lead down to 4. So they just got to settle down here. Get reset. Maradona in a tough spot here. Another round of power-ups coming up in 10 or so seconds. Jarvis should be going for a power-up here. Looks like they're setting up for it. And Picurious should win 2 out of 3 here. Yeah, Maradona did a nice job doing that mid-pub. Poet has a tag pro, though. So Picurious is going to play 3D on this. Which is... Oh, Slowpoke decides to get out of there. Poet, tag pro grab. And that's good for Picurious. They should be reset here. So again, Picurious lead down to 4 on aggregate. St. James taking advantage of some Picurious mistakes, and they've made good use of power-ups to cut the lead down to 4. Good backboard from Fractal, but it's not enough to get PK out. Jarvis, don't know if that was intentionally baiting him or not, but he gets to return. Well, Super Diglett, that's a good question. I'd like to think I'm more attractive than she is. Let me just put up the webcam real quick. Good snipe from Jarvis. PK's gonna have a chance to grab with the RB, instantly defused, and Maradona should have that return. He does. You could also multi-twitch it, Diglett. Polka not going anywhere. Hands off the Randy, also not going anywhere. Good job from Maradona, rolling off that block to get the return. And I mentioned it last half, he has just been a really strong veteran presence for Jarvis back there. making all the quiet plays. Jarvis doing a good job holding back Fractal. Maradona wins that mid pup. That's a big win. And 2 out of 3 juices for Pycurius, and the rolling for St. James has been diffused. Slowpoke, nice move to get out top. Chance for a cap here. Jarvis has the snipe. The blots are there. Make it 3-3. Pycurius lead back to 5. Vader shuts down the regrab. Slowpoke has that boost to play with. We'll see if he can take it dangly. He does. Good little roll off the corner, but gets sniped for his trouble. Fractal trying to work his way out here. Pycurius looks like they should be able to get reset. Vader going for the bomb play. Can't get anything going. Slowpoke savages Poet there. Power-up's gonna spawn. Tag pro for Poet. They are gonna win bottom. That's 2 tag pros for St. James. PK gonna go flag pro. Oh, and the Poos gets him out. Polka cannot die here. He died. It's gonna be cap for St. James. Yeah, Maradona caught in no man's land there. Wanted the grab, wanted the help. Ended up doing neither. Fractal, good boost, good back forward from PK. He's going to be out bottom. Blots are pretty good. Jarvis gets a pull. Not out quite yet. Good block from Slowpoke. He is going to be out top. 1 in base. Anti from Maradona. Looks pretty good. Jarvis curves the bullet. Brings the half to 4 all, and Pycurius maintains their lead at 5. Power's going to spawn here. Randy out past a couple. Randy should just hold here. Might just cap it. Nope. So a lawnmower for Poet. Slowpoke has to try and make a play here. Not going to happen. And that's the danger when you rush the flag in like that and let power-ups be taken by the other team. Poet's still very dangerous with that lawnmower. Maradona has the boost. Oh no, that's not his boost. But they get the return. Good anti from Jarvis. 2.5 to play. St. James up 5, 4.5. Down 4 on aggregate. So much more competitive this half. Poet again dominating power-ups, but the power-ups are relatively even. And I think if you're Pycurius, you're okay with that. If you're even on power-ups and only one player is getting them for St. James, I think you're happy with that. Ooh. Randy almost gets around Vader there. That surely would have been a cap. So good play from Vader. I don't know if Randy had it underneath or not. Oh no, and Randy kills slow. Randy's got to grab and stay alive. Should get the kiss here. He does. No anti though. Pycurius got to be careful. There is no bomb. Oh, Slowpoke just walks out and solos him. Okay. Jarvis might have a little bit of room here. But a lot of cuts in the kitchen now. Oh, and anti on the other side. This could be really dangerous. Oh, Slowpoke. Last man ahead. Made still play. Maradona. Slowpoke. Nothing much going on. Last round of power-ups here. And with St. James down 4, they gotta win power-ups here, you would think. PK doing a nice job. Oh, Jarvis ends up getting it. PK came off the power-up. Now Maradona should win bottom pretty easily. And it's returned for cap for Pycurius here for a long time. I don't know if Maradona is going to come off re or not. Tap for a spawn. He is finally going to push off a little bit. And still a good chance for Pycurius. PK is looking for the kiss. He's not going to get it though. And that's going to be cap, making it 5-5 for the half. Lead back to 5 for Pycurius. And that's one thing you got to be careful of when you're looking for a kiss. Sometimes the other guy doesn't want to kiss you. And it's real tough to kiss him sometimes, as Randy just showed. So gotta pick your moments to kiss carefully. And that's going to be GG's. And that is Pycurious's first win of the season. So congrats to them. Slowpoke, 3 caps, Jarvis and Maradona both doing work, 16 returns apiece, and Randy doing some getting some nice hold through some nice blocks. So good for Pycurious. We'll see if they can win game 2 and get their second win of the season. But we'll bring that to you whenever they launch. To be honest with you, Noise, I didn't even know she streamed things. Like, does she play games? That's wild. Oh, we're gonna launch game 2 here. Ooh, I like this cover. Alright, so Titanic here. This was played back in NLTP season 16. So that would be NLTP season 13. So it's been a while since we've seen Titanic in the competitive rotation. I don't think it's been in there since then. Randy gonna be out past 2 here. And I know, oh, good move around Fractal, but can't get the cap. I know this is still in pubs, I believe, so I'm sure many of you are familiar with the map. Obviously the big things are these things right here. I mean, those basically win you the game if you use them right. Very helpful on defense. Poet can be out past 3 now up top. Power-ups are gonna spawn. Pycurious seems to have forgotten about power-ups. Poet's gonna win their base pub. And they should delay this return. Instead, Jarvis is gonna return Poet. There's a tag pro in base now. It's not looking good. Randy gets the grab. Somehow, I don't even know what just happened there. But Pycurious is safe. Chance for Slowpoke. Should just take this kiss. Not going to, though. And there was anti from Fractal, so not a terrible decision. Poet finally tracked down. Slowpoke tried to knit the corner of the flag. Wasn't going to get it. Might just get the cap anyway, though. Oh, and he hesitates. Oh, I think he had that. Might still have it. Needs a block. Not going to get it. PK charging in through the team tiles. Finally gets returned. Randy's just got a bomb ahead here. He's not ahead, though. Jarvis, can he make the play? Oh, does enough to slow Fractal down. Power-ups are going to spawn here. PK with the tag pro. And Vader with the Juju's. Going to make things really tough for Pycurious here. PK trying to do work on Maradona, but that Juju's making it mighty hard. Oh, tough bomb from Maradona. Doesn't quite get it how he wanted it. Pycurious probably going to let up a cap here. They get the pull. Not all is lost. Looking for the handoff. Not going to get it. Jarvis and Slowpoke need to stay together. And they are not going to stay together, and that's going to be a cap. So that was, I would say, poor play from Pycurius there. If you're going to push out to get the return, you both need to push out, and you need to stay together. Might be another one for St. James here. Slowpoke not in time for the save. And one of them stayed out, one of them came back, so. Randy gets a good save on OD. More luck than skill, but we will take it. Maradona does a good job at getting the mid pup. Should be capped for Pycurius here. And they're within 1. So keep winning power-ups, and they're going to be in pretty good shape, you would think. Slowpoke kills 2 with a nice grab. Bombed by his own teammate. Might have been for the best. Can't sneak under PK, though. Randy hesitating those team tiles. Never really smart. Now it's his turn to get knocked back. Can't get by Vader. Slowpoke trying to work some magic. Can't do it. Now Jarvis has to make sure he's ahead. And Fractal has that bomb. Should get returned here, but Pote's going to get a clean grab as power-ups are spawning. Jarvis nice solo through the team tiles with Maradona containing there. Maradona should be able to win this mid power-up, or at least be in a good spot for it. PK going to win probably like Curious's base pup. 2 juices for St. James. So it looks like power-up control has been largely in favor of St. James so far. I've not checked the scoreboard. Good bomb from Maradona. It is anti from Slowpoke, but I don't think the return's coming. Maradona finally tracked down. Randy's got to be careful here. Avoids Vader. But a good bomb from Fractal. Slowpoke somehow sneaks out. Anti from Randy. Return should come here in a second. Good boost from Slowpoke. Is that a cap? Wow! Oh, I lost my voice during that. Jesus. That was a nice cap, though. Jesus Christ. Power-up's gonna spawn. I still can't talk. And 2 tag pros for St. James. Power-up sweep, actually. Yeah, they're doubling up Pycurius on power-ups right now. And somehow Pycurius has made it 2-2 still. So if Pycurius can start winning some power-ups, they should be in pretty good shape here. Looks like Maradona's going to be able to wait out those tag pros. Still not dead. Somehow. Doing a good job here. Tate's the kiss. I don't hate it. Unless they cap here, then I hate it. Nope, don't hate it. Another round of power-ups can spawn here. And a bad grab as power-ups are coming up. Pycurius is getting absolutely dominated on power-ups. Not sure who won the Pycurius base pup. Randy is going to win mid. A juice for St. James, and it is a pretty late pup. Poet has to stay alive. He manages it. Now Randy gets taken down by that juice. Slowpoke really pushing it hard. Gets the cap. So Slowpoke has been very aggressive with the flag, and it has paid off both this game and last. He's had a lot of chances, and just by pushing it, he's been able to capitalize on a fair few of them. Fractal, good little grab. Chance to be out. Creative little boost off the 45, but not going to get him anywhere. PK has a chance to be out. Awkward roll off the corner, though. Two and a half left to play in this first half, and what do you know? Poet got another power up. But somehow, Pycurius is getting chances despite getting absolutely smacked on power-ups. It has improved as of late. They are not being doubled up any longer. So that's always good. Dangerous for Jarvis here though. Gunning for the kiss, realizes it's not there. Now goes back and takes it. Good anti from Maradona. So Poco should be able to take that up top, and he does. Oh, and he kisses. Unintentionally. But Pycurius defense really doing work in base here. Pycurius wins the base pull up. That's giant. Oh, Randy steals the tag pro. Double tag pro for Pycurius. Also, what Polka has to do is wait for the lead. You gotta think this is gonna be a cap. You gotta think this is gonna be a cap. You gotta think this is gonna be a cap. It is. So good use of tag pros from Pycurius. They're up 4-2 here in game 2. One minute left to play. And Andrew Yang has suspended his campaign for president. And that's a bit of a heartbreaker. Yang Gang boss up. Tag pro piece here. Not going to be a cap for either side. But it could be one now. So Polka is past 3. The blots are there. Pin Invader in those team tiles. So 5-2 Pycurius now. They are looking much, much improved. Good grab from Randy. He's going to be out past a couple here. Good bait on the bomb. Might get him a cap here. Not quite, however. At least not yet. Almost gets around Poet, and that's the first half of game 2. Pycurius up 5-2. So, looking good. Gunning for the sweep here. Looking for the second win of the season. We'll see if they can pull it off. Alright, half 2 underway of game 2. Pycurius with a 3-cap lead. We'll see if they can hold on. But they've looked very solid so far, and they have their better jerseys on this half. So that is always, that's huge for them. And I'm sorry if I'm a little bit silent here. I'm still shook by Yang dropping out. What can you do? First round of power-up's going to spawn here, and it's important that Pycurius maintain control, or at least They were relatively even, I think. Well, not relatively even, but it didn't end up being a disaster for them last half. They got to keep that up. It is going to be capped for St. James, though, so the lead's only down to 2. And Tag Pro still active for another couple of seconds. Oh, and Slowpoke misses the snipe. Oh, no! Maradona. Oh, slows Poet down just enough. And that's the kind of play they have to avoid now that they're up. Like, that's just reckless play. Oh, and Maradona making use of those team tiles. But they can't play so loose and stupid. Mostly stupid. You can't. Like, bad grabs there. Gonna be a cap for St. James. Now the lead's only down to 1. So again, you can't get cocky here. You gotta play smart. You gotta get power-ups. And that's what they're gonna try to do. PK's gonna take that free grab. So St. James does win that base pup, and it's a Juju's. Jarvis makes use of that rolling to get out, but not going to get out far enough. Randy, ooh, doesn't need to make the play. It was close. So Pygarius holding on to a tenuous 1 cap lead. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shut down your tag pro there for a second. Trying to look up these primary results. So I apologize if you caught a little bit of that. I'm trying to power ups here, and Pygarius has to win them. They have not done a very good job yet. Randy's going to outpass 3. Blot's not there, however. Randy's somehow still alive, but Poet has a tag pro now, so Randy's just going to back up, you would think. They do get Poet to grab with tag pro, though. That is kind of big. Could be a cap now. Randy, good patience. Randy. Oh, that was excellent patience from Randy. The lead's back to 2 for Pygarius. Slowpoke can't die. And he does not. Anti from Maradona. Could be another cap. Yeah. And the anti from Maradona tonight has been fantastic. So the lead's back to 3 now for Pygarius. And again, I just want to highlight the patience of Randy on that first cap. A lot of people would have tried to take that straight in and beat the defender. He waited for the blocks to get set up and had the easy walk-in cap off the boost. It was really well done. Jarvis trying to get that base pup. Doesn't make use of the bomb, though. That was a little funky. Power up was kind of late, so I don't know if it would have helped him. And attack pro piece, but it does not favor Pygarius right now. What a bomb from Slowpoke. Almost gets the snipe. Kills the tag pro. Gets a hand off to Randy here. All Randy has to do is not die. And with Vader boosting ahead, he's not going to. So good diffusal of tensions by Pygarius there. And they just gotta hold on for another 5:15, and they will get their second win. Good anti from Jarvis. Again, the Pygarius anti been pretty good. And they look like a much different team than how they looked in weeks 1 to 3. So big ups to them for stepping up to the plate here. A tag pro for PK. 2 out of 3 power ups. PK is gonna be out flag pro. Bad grab from Slowpoke. He's had a few, but Jarvis is gonna get that return. And I think I called out earlier how aggressive Slowpoke was with the flag. He's kind of just aggressive in general, I think, as we've seen, which can be good and it can also be bad. Pygarius has not been burned with it too many times so far, but I would imagine as they play tougher opponents, they will get punished more for that. Randy almost had a really sick out there, but that boost did not spawn for him in time. Good boost from Fractal's going to get him out past 2. Kind of held up by his teammate there. Power-ups are going to spawn. And Slowpoke are going to give the grab to get power up. I don't hate it. Randy decides not to contest Pup. So tag pro for Poet, but Slowpoke making use of that Juice. I think we all just lagged out. Or is that just me? No, that was that one. Well, that's good to know. Slowpoke gonna be out past 3. Could be a cap here. Yeah, that was a nice boost from Maradona. Gets the cap for Slowpoke. So Pygear's lead has climbed to 4 in this half. And with only 3 to play, St. James has to make something happen here, or they will be getting swept. Jarvis looping around. Maradona again on anti. He's been doing it all night, and it's been paying off for him, so why not? They don't convert that time, but the clock keeps on marching along, and it's in Pygear's favor right now. Randy's going to come off re here. I love that. Not too aggressive, which I also love. Yeah, I don't hate that attempt by Randy at all. Doesn't concede position on the flag, tries to get the return if they push up too far. I like that a lot. Randy gets a nice little rub out past 3, has that boost, 1 to beat. Oh, and Fractal is there. So the block's not there for Pygear's defense, and now Fractal gets around Maradona, who has the boost to stay ahead. Poet's got a tag pro in base. Slowpoke is going to have to push out here. And Jarvis is going to have to stay safe. Minute and a half to play. Pygear's up 4 in aggregate. So you can see St. James being really aggressive and they get the cap. So the lead's down to 3 with a minute and a half to play. Good snipe from Fractal. Vader just a couple to beat now. Jarvis, good boost ahead, gets the return. But again, Pygear's lead is 3 with a minute 15 to play here. And so a couple of bad grabs. You gotta be careful with the double flaccid here. Jarvis gonna get rub grabbed. Oh, and he gets. Oh no! Oh, Fractal, what a move around Randy. The lead is within 2 now with power ups coming up. No throws, I hope. Randy's gonna grab. I don't like it. Gonna concede that power up most likely. Oh, it's a tag pro for PK. Randy just has to stay alive. PK grabs with tag pro, which honestly I don't think is a terrible decision here. He gets his tag pro into base. It is going to be a cap, and now it's within 1 for St. James. Oh god, he's going to cap it. Oh, Jarvis spites. The T-Towers are there though! 20 seconds left. St. James within 1. Pygear's looking for the 2nd win of the season. If they can hang on here in the final 15 and they get the double flaccid, I think they're going to hold on here. One last attempt from Poet, and it's not going to go anywhere. Pygear's moves to 2 and 6 on the season, and that is a big sweep for Pygear's. So congrats to them. A little bit of a nail biter there at the end, but that was fantastic. Congrats to Pygear's. And GG's everybody. We'll see. I'm going to be out of town for the next couple weeks, so I will not be streaming, but until next time, GG's.